Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today in DC Dark Legion, we're going to talk about a massive update that just recently hit. It changes a ton in the game, so much so that it's going to change kind of how you plan your resources and your spending and where you get what from where, because massive changes with Guardian Challenge, with Combat Psycho, with rewards. There's just a lot in this update, so let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead. We're just going to jump right in. The first change I want to talk about is to an event called the Guardian Challenge. That is an event that happens every Saturday. Basically, what you do is you go out there, you got your jets, you're attacking buildings, you're going up against 3 other leagues, and then whoever wins that city got resource bonuses like chips and alloy and things like that. That is no longer the case. We're no longer going to get a resource boost. Instead, we get different rewards. So let's go take a look at it. Territory in here, you probably saw this. So everybody, if you don't, unfortunately, we don't have a city right now, you're going to get at minimum 100 league contributions per day. Now, this is important because league contributions are used for the league store for you to purchase things out of there. Now let's go take a look at rewards here. Your league contribution, your daily reward is going to be based on your highest star territory. So you can go up to a 5-star, which is going to max you out at 800 league contribution points per day. And then you also get some intel points here as well. This is what you use to farm the ACN, which is where you farm experience, chips, alloy, stims. So that's the max for that if you have a 5-star city. Daily official rewards, there's quite a bit here. Now, the Archon assigns a Guardian, and then the Guardian would then assign advisors, which I think are the territory officials. There were a max of 3 before. You get a lot. Look at this. You get a ton of league contribution points there. And this is going to come in handy in the league store. You also get a fair amount of intel points. Territory officials, it's basically the daily rewards right here, 80 and 800. 80 and 800 times 2. So those territory officials would essentially get what the Guardian gets for a bonus. But the Guardian will then get this, and then obviously the daily member rewards. So the reason why that's important is because if we go into the store, they changed the store up a little bit in the fact that down here at the bottom, we have weekly refreshes, and you've got the quantum component here. This is actually a little more expensive than what it was prior. I think it was somewhere in the 1,000 range, between 1,000 and 2,000 league contributions to get your quantum components. Now it's 2,000, but now you can go all the way up, and you can purchase 10 per week if you want. This is important because this is what allows you to upgrade your jets. Your jets are needed for Guardian event. They're needed for 3v3. There's different events that require the jets, and as you boost your jets and improve them, you're going to do better and do more damage. So that is the change here in the league store, and with those league contribution points, the more you get there, you're going to be able to upgrade your jets much quicker. Now, this doesn't change the priority in which I feel you should use your league contribution in the store. Number one, max out your jets, so you want your quantum components here. If your jets are all maxed out and you have nothing else to do to purchase in here as far as quantum components, you can either stock up on them for jets that may be coming, or you can purchase your anvils. So quantum components is priority number 1, anvils priority number 2, and then if you still have quite a bit of contribution points to spend, I would go for AC/DC shards. We don't get enough of these, and we need those to improve the force of our characters, which is the skill tree in this game, to make them more powerful, right? So that's Guardian Challenge. That's actually a pretty significant change in that event, not in the gameplay so much, but the rewards change things up a little bit. No longer are we fighting to get increased resources. We're fighting now because now we need increased league contribution points. So, all right, let's talk about the next thing, League Chest Update. So we have this here. They changed this up a little bit. Graphics looks a little bit different. Claim all, they reduced this now. If you have 4 or more chests in here, you can go ahead and claim it. The rare chests, they actually didn't do a claim all. They said, what did they say here? Claim all feature applies only to the common chests, while rare chests must be claimed manually, making it feel like a truly special gift. I disagree. I had like 40 or 50 in here, and I'm hitting the button 40 or 50 times in order to claim all. Give me a claim all. I'm a claim all guy. Give me a claim all button to claim it. You can also click on this, and you can see what the next level rewards are going to be for this this chest up here. So they changed that up a little bit. You could also choose anonymity. So, because when you go in here, it says like a certain person purchased daily deals, purchased Intel Vault, purchased Champion Assembly, and it tells the name of the player. You can actually go ahead and click this box here, send gifts anonymously, in case you don't want people to know how much you spent on the game. So, let's see, what else do they have here? This is every time you purchase daily bundles, starter bundles, pop-up bundles, or sequential bundles, then these rare chests are going to be sent out. Don't worry, I'll have all the notes for you as well. I'll put them in the description below. There'll be a link there for you. Let's see. I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. Let's go ahead and talk about League Leadership. So, League Leadership, they originally came out and said, hey, we're putting this in place. If you're offline for 4 or more days, then we're going to move leadership to the next most active leader in the league. They've changed that now. So new servers, let's see, what is it? New servers less than 5 days old, 24 hours or more, boom, that Archon's gone. It's going down to the next most active leader. 5 days, if they're older than 5 days, the server, then that's that 48-hour timer. And then if we are 15 days, if you're 15 days or older on your server, then it's a 120-hour timer. So they did increase that a little bit, which I think is better. Just because I was offline for like 12 hours once, like 12, 13 hours. And then I got a warning saying that my leadership was going to be passed to the next active leader. So, all right, gear transmutation. This is huge. This is very, very cool. So previously to this update, we knew that gear transmutation was coming. This allows you to manipulate the stats on your gear. But you had to get your war room, your armory up here to armory level 35. Your armory is going to naturally lag quite a bit behind your war room because of what's required to upgrade your armory. You need a lot of these components here in order to upgrade. And that means you got to craft a ton so that you can deconstruct a ton so that you can get these building blocks to upgrade. So what they did now, they made a change is when you get your first Mythic Plus piece. So let me just go into here. You can tell where you are with that. It starts with this gear right here, the Star Labs Hamilton. You can see Mythic Plus. If I go one below, it just says Mythic. So you have to be here. I can't remember what level this is. I'm at 31 here, so this must be what, 26? 29? Let's see. If this falls at 30, 29, 28, somewhere around there, right? So the high 20s. Previously, you'd go like 21, 22, 23, and then it would skip a level, and then you'd go 24, 25, 26. I don't know if that's the case here, because 31, 32, 33, 34, there's two 34s. Everything maxes out at 34 except the 35. Anyway, this is how you can tell if you're going to get a mythic piece or not, the chance at a mythic piece. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at Joker. He's coming up. He's now on the new server, so let's take a look at him. You go into your gear. You click on this button. It's 500. We know it's Mythic Plus. We can see that right here. This right here, Mythic, so we don't have the Transmute button. All right, so let's talk about Transmute. Transmute means we have a new resource. The new resource is called Mirror Cell. We'll talk about where you can get that. It says Armory and Harvest Chest right here, but actually you can get it from a couple other areas. Let's see. From the Tower reward. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But basically what this does, it takes 100. This is a cost reduction. I guess previously it was 200 of these resources. Before this update, they cut it in half. It's now 100. Basically, I hit transmute, boom. I got physical penetration. That's unfortunate because this would be great if this was on Superman. But for Joker, I don't need it. It's not good. So I can hit transmute again. And this is a rare one too. So there's different rarity of bonuses. If you played other games, you've probably seen something similar to this. I really wish we could like choose what we want, but most games, it's a very random thing. Transmute, healing, that's a waste. Again, another rare one, and it's waste. I've wasted 200 mirror cells now. Transmute. My attack, that's better. It's an uncommon. You know what? I might say yes. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And as you transmute this, you get 100 points, so equal to the amount of mirror cells you have, right? I need 4,000. I need to do this 40 times. in order to get to level 2 to unlock this second level of transmutation. And I don't know what I'm going to need for the rest of these. I don't know if it's 4,000 for every single one or what. But you can also say now I now have 1 of 5 transmutations here. I might go for I think for him, maybe spiritual damage increase. If I get that, I think that would be cool. But that's transmute for you. Let's see. I'm going to exit out of that. Let's go into, here's a piece here. Transmute. Let's see what I can get in here. Let's spend 100 on that. Boom. Healing up. It's a waste. Rare attribute will be overridden. Unfortunately, yes, because I don't need it. Accuracy. That's good for what he has. But then that's an uncommon right here, right? Let's go again. Spiritual resistance. Mental defense plus 22. I got crap out of that. But anyway, that's how transmutation works. Now, where do we get this material? So according to the list, we can get it from the towers here. So basically your training simulator, you go into your realm of fate, and it's in what? It's in specifically League of Light, Delirium's Grasp, Toxic Abyss, Forest of the Fallen, and Fog of Shadow. So anything from League of Light down is where we're going to be able to get those from. However, when I go in here, I don't see it. And I can't click on these. Maybe I'll get it. I need to run through some of these, but this is where they say that we can get it. All right, so that is gear transmutation. They do also say that they're going to provide mirror cell compensation in the future based on your level progression in gear crafting history. So they're probably trying to figure that out. Try and make it easy for people. I don't know. Maybe all I got was 1,000 and that was it, but maybe not. All right, and finally, just a couple other things here. Meta Brawl, we now have a new tier. We no longer have Master Group as the final tier. If I go into rewards here and promotion rewards, we now have this Grand Master Brawl. So in order to rank up and get into Grand Master Brawl, which is the new tier, I need to be in the top 20. So there, if you've been watching this, they've been adding more and more tiers, and then obviously reducing how many people can claim those tiers. That's gonna be a tough one to get. I'm sitting at 252 right now, so I'm gonna have to climb up there. However, to maintain where I am right now, all I have to do is be above 80, which I think is pretty doable. So I'll have to do some work in there. All right. Other than that, the only other thing that I wanted to call out was this was kind of cool. So you can go into here, and some heroes will have this. What are they calling it? Champion Chronicles. That just unlocks as you star up your hero. So at 5 stars, this unlocked. At 6 stars, you'll get some additional, I don't know, color, flavor, whatever you want to call it here. You can also click on their ultimate, and you can see what their ultimate is. Not every single hero has this, but I think this is just kind of cool. Gives a little backstory, things like that. If I go to, let's see, Joker has one as well. Yeah. Also different voices. You can listen to all their lines and everything like that. So I thought it was pretty cool. Something they added, just kind of, again, a little backstory, a little history, a little flavor, a little color, whatever you want to call it. All right, everybody. I didn't go over absolutely everything. There are a few things more on the list. If you want to check it out, definitely use the link in the description below. Go and take a look at the update notes. What do you think of the update? Like I said, this is pretty massive. It changes kind of the way we take a look at things. Another thing that's coming that's not on this one, it was announced previously, but bleed changes are coming. So the schedule that I shared a couple weeks ago, or maybe was it last week, that's changing. Joker's coming as the next one. He's already out today on the new server, so they kept that. We just don't know what's going to happen after Joker, so we'll see. Very curious to know your thoughts. What do you think about the game? What do you think about the update? All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.